Hey there, how are we doing today? My name is Sherilyn, and I'm here to do your daily energy check-in. This one right here is going to be for my, what are we for? Oh, for Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, and Taurus. And this particular reading right here is going to be for August 20th, which is a Wednesday, okay? All right, so this one will be for Pisces right here. That's where we're starting. For my Pisces, I got that all turned around and backwards, but that's okay. Sorry, I do make myself laugh. Here we go. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. I say the same thing this many times a week and I still mess it up sometimes. Okay. What you got, Pisces? What do we got? I got the World, the Moon, and the Six of Cups. I really felt like today was going to be a day full of really lighthearted readings. That is not how it's worked out. But okay, here we go. All right, the Moon. The Moon is the focus. So there is something here that you're not seeing clearly. There is something here. In your case, with these three cards, there is something here. On one side, I have the Six of Cups. On the other, I have the World card. So there is something, okay, in your immediate atmosphere or whatever. You have a situation right now that you are not seeing clearly. It is with somebody who you have a ton of history with, okay? This is somebody that you're in deep with, okay? But whatever this is that you're not seeing clearly is going to be illuminated to you very soon, if not today. And it is going to cause you to close a cycle out, okay? Does that mean that you're never going to talk to that person again? No, not at all. You could close a cycle out within a relationship and still have the relationship, just means it'll be different, right? But this feels fairly significant, whatever this is. This is just some place or something that was right in front of you the whole time and you didn't see it because you didn't want to, is what it looks like, okay? So it's hard to even be mad at the person because it's not like they really went out and deceived you. This is a situation right here where you've deceived yourself, is what it looks like, okay? But today it will be illuminated to you, and so that you are going to close out at least that part of the cycle, so you will no longer be in the dark about something, right? Okay, that makes sense? I hope so. Okay, on we go to Aries. It's hard to do these sometimes in 2.5 minutes, you guys. Sometimes, not always. Other times it's hard to make it last 2 minutes, but there we go. For my Aries, let's see what you get. Just 3 cards, just your energy for today. Okay, we're going with Aries, 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 Aries. Okay, Aries, what you got? The Emperor, the 10 of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords. Okay. So the focus today is on money, money, money. No, the focus today is on tangible wealth, though. Legacy, abundance. You are definitely focused on how to get to this magical spot where you have it all, right? All the worldly possessions and all that you need and want. On one side, we have the Emperor. On the other, we have the Page of Swords. I feel like you know the easiest way to get to this 10 of Pentacles, okay? It involves somebody else. There is somebody with you when you get to the 10 of Pentacles. And there's been some sort of a disagreement, whatever, some kind of a tiff going on between you and the person that you know you're supposed to march to this down the road to get to the 10 of Pentacles with, and you're standing on it. Whatever it is that got said or done, you're not going to say you're sorry. You're standing on business, blah, 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 blah. The Emperor is your card anyways, okay? So you're standing in your power right now, but you are definitely being rigid in your thinking and not willing to compromise. And for that reason, you are standing around looking at the other person. You're watching them, you're keeping tabs on them, but you're not willing to, go talk to them and say you're sorry or make the first move to try to pull things back together. So your 10 of Pentacles is going to stay just out of reach until you manage to do that, it looks like. Today is a day where your stubbornness is getting the best of you, okay? Period. There has to be compromise in any relationship to make it successful, and that is something that you seem unwilling to do right now. You are acting childish, for sure. There you go. That's all I can say on that. It's time for you to get down off that horse that's way up high, right? The high horse, and come down and try to fix this, because all you're doing is making it take longer to get to the 10 of Pentacles. Why would you do that? That's silly. Over what? Think about it. Over what? Your pride? Well, you can keep your pride and be broke, I guess. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be like that, but it's just, it seems pointless and silly to me right now. You making a big deal out of it is making it a big deal. When if you just turn around and say, whatever, I'm sorry, or, you have it your way this time or whatever, it would already be done. So it's kind of, yeah. Okay, anyways, it has as much validity as you give it, right? Think about it like that. Okay, here we go. On to Taurus. Taurus. What do we got for Taurus today? Okay. Here we go. I've got Taurus, 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 Taurus. Oh, we've got 4 of Wands. Okay. The Hierophant. 6 of Cups. Okay, so the focus today is on a higher level of commitment. Okay. The person that we're speaking of that you have this higher level of commitment with is definitely somebody who is a higher level soulmate. It doesn't have to be romantic, okay, but it is somebody that you have a ton of emotion for, and somebody who basically could finish your sentences in a lot of ways. Could be a friend, could be a coworker. It's somebody that the minute you met them, you clicked, and it's because you guys have known each other before and had this contract in place before you came to Earth, okay? On the other side, we have the 6 of Cups, and that is speaking of somebody you have a ton of history with. So you have a higher level soulmate who you have a ton of history with, and there's this higher level of commitment. I don't see any, unless you are, no, I don't see anything. I guess things are just swimming right along today. Kind of like Dory, right? Just keep swimming. I don't know, because it looks like everything seems to be pretty much in line. You have a ton of history with this person. You realize it's a higher level soulmate. You've already dedicated yourself to this person, so you guys already have the higher level of commitment. You're stubborn as an ox, or wait, stubborn as a bull, right? So I mean, you're not going to change your mind. Okay, I guess today's like a pass for you. Sorry, you had to wait this long into the video to find that out. Looks like everything's just fine to me. If for some reason you have not yet made that commitment to this person, it looks like you have made your mind up. It's just a matter of doing it. I guess we could say that. That's all I see. I don't see anything nefarious, nothing bad, nothing. Maybe it's you're still on the fence as far as you haven't made it official with this person or something. But the commitment's already really there energetically, so. Perfect. Looks like a good day. Do you see how short they are when they're good? Like that when there's not a problem? They're so short then. Okay, here we go. Back around. Now we're going to do Aquarius. 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 Let's see. I've got Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius. Cards going all over. Okay, what you get, Aquarius? You've got the Fool. I'm throwing cards now. The King of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. That's another good one. What do we got? You're in boss energy today. You have a kingdom to run. You're not making any crazy moves or nothing else. Everything you do is pretty much very thought out, very strategic. Before you go running out trying to take a risk, you already know for sure you're going to win. That's how you do it. That way you don't have any fails, right? On one side I have the Fool. On the other I have the 10 of Pentacles. So you have obviously worked this out, and so that it's time to now take a leap of faith, which is a joke because I just told you everything you're doing is very strategically planned out, but it looks like a leap of faith to others, or you can claim it is, towards your 10 of Pentacles. You are definitely in alignment, definitely standing in your power. You have a goal in mind, and that's where you're headed, and nobody's going to get in your way, okay? You are on your way to whatever it is that you have set your mind to. Whatever you set your mind to is definitely somehow, I don't know, attached to, or it is some sort of basically a materialistic type deal, right? It's tangible wealth of some sort. So it's a thing or a place, whatever it is. It's something that's going to cost money, it looks like, and you have figured out where you're going to get the funding to get there is how it looks to me. You're attempting to tell everybody that you're taking this wild leap of faith, but you don't have me fooled. You've already worked this out, so you're taking a very controlled hop into whatever it is you need, knowing that there's no way you can fail pretty much, okay? All right, that's what I have for you for no matter what the cards say. Go out and make it the best day you possibly can. There you go. That's what I got. Okay, thank you.